Okay, welcome to live chat. Got it. Thank you. Okay, I hope that everything's working. I haven't been live on YouTube in forever, and it's very late. I know it's not the optimal time, I'm sure, to be doing this, but my hope is that you'll see it tomorrow or just, see it. Okay, so because what I'm doing, you can't even, I have been using this patching plaster, but I've also used, while I'm doing this floor, spackle, lightweight spackle, heavyweight spackle, either one, and plaster of Paris, because they've got that as a base. You can use anyway, and joint compound, same thing. You can't see it very well, but this travertine tile that we have, boy, I wish you could see. There behind me, you can see it. It's just, trust me, it's dark and it's dirty, and it's the grout is like dark and oily from 14 years or however old this house is, and it's worn down, so it's really deep crevices. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So mostly it bothers me because you can vacuum and mop. It doesn't even touch it, the crevices. So there can be like little, food, debris, whatever in there. And you can vacuum right over it and watch it. Be like, and I'm still vacuuming, and it's not getting it. So I decided, you know what, I can do something about that without regrouting. Where am I looking? Is it over here? Is it over here? I'm sorry, it's over here. Hi, okay. So I'm using this patching plaster. I'm just gonna show you because it is really simple, and I'm kind of addicted to it now, which is good because I have a lot of this tile. So here, look at. So what I have is some paint in here. It's a grayish, really. I'm experimenting, and I'm mixing the plaster with the paint, which you don't really even have to do because I go after and paint it. But this is what I'm doing. I can do, down here, Kristen, down here. I'm gonna turn the light brighter, if I can. There we go. Okay, there we are. So I'm just getting it. And I experimented too with just how much to do at a time. I can't mix like a whole thing at once. My MO is just to kind of do a little bit at a time so I don't get, well, honestly, bored. But I start to get sloppy if I do it too long. Anyway, I hope you can hear me. I don't know. I almost feel silly saying, let me know if you can hear me or see me, because it's like, I don't know, 2 a.m. So I don't know that you'll see me live. But I still wanted to make the video. Okay. Oh, goodness. I don't think you can see that color really well. What's the deal with my color? It doesn't matter, Kristen. Okay. So this is what I did. I mixed about like 3/4 the plaster or spackle or joint compound with about 1/4 paint. That's what I'm doing. And it'll be different consistency, but here's what I'm doing. Oh, I just love DIY projects. Oh. All right, so now let me show you. And then I'll show you, there's only 2 steps really, 3 steps. We need to zoom, because this is gonna let me zoom in. Yes, it is, excellent. All right, here we go. I don't know why it's showing so light. That didn't look ugly at all, but trust me, it's ugly. I promise it's ugly. All right, so let's get that out of the way. And that's, that's zoomed in too far, I guess. Yes. Okay, I've done up here. I'll show you that in a minute. There, okay. So what I'm doing is just putting, where this deep is, I'm just cramming it in there. Oh, I hope you can zoom in at home on your phone, because I'm going to zoom in again. So you can see it from 2 different angles. 2 views. So I'm just scraping off the excess because that's less to wash off. I've got to show you before and after pictures because it is. Okay, now let me zoom in again. There, you see that? since that's on camera. There it is. Where is that? Right here. Here we go. It's really deep and dirty and oily, and yeah. Just squishing it in there. I'm just squishing it in. Oh, you can't see it. I'll back out again in a minute. It's one of those things where I think, well, people probably won't watch it. And then I think, well, when I'm done, people are going to say, did you do it live? Do you have a video? Somebody will. And now I can say, yes, actually I do. And I can edit this, maybe put it at some other platforms. All right, I need to back out again, don't I? I'm sorry. There. Okay. So you can see over here. Yeah. Kristen, okay, I'm trying to work methodically, and I am not good at it. I don't know if y'all can hear me, really, because I'm talking, not carrying at all. Where's the, yes, you can see that. So let me do this little section, and then I'm going to show you a dried section, what I do next. And this is just what I figured out. I didn't, I always say there's probably better ways to do it. I don't know. It's a good way that I'm done because it looks beautiful. And it was fast and simple. But I'm sure there's always better ways, right? Okay. Just making sure it's all the way across the big gap. And then I'm just kind of scraping up the excess a little bit. It makes the floor look so much better. Not like this, obviously. All right, let me move you back here so I can show you what I do next. This is dried here. See this section? Why does it look so not the color it is? Let's see if this changes it a little bit. Not really. So I have this big scrap towel, and I am just keeping it straight across the tile. And like I said, the chasm is so deep that it doesn't wash that off. It just washes the excess off the stone, the tile, whatever it is. And because it's plaster, it gets soft again with water so that I can wash it off. Can you guys see it? Okay. Oops. Okay, you don't want to get in where it's still, where you just put it in. That washed it right out. There, can you see? That's it, except for then I go back. I mean, that's mostly it. See that? I just put that on there. No, this is dry. There we go. So you can see that stone anyway. Whatever. You can't tell, but it looks so good. And then I'll go back and I mixed a polyacrylic sealer, water-based, with the mixture of paint that I wanted. And yeah, I'm gonna zoom in. You've got to see this. Doggone it. Giving people headaches since 2017 on videos. Okay. That doesn't show the color any better. Maybe I should turn this light off. I mean, seriously. All right, that's closer, I think. I'm just going across it. Looks like the same color. That's good. It's pretty close. It's like a grayish. I didn't want gray, but I didn't want like, you know, khaki colored. So it's really a mix of the two. I'm just kind of let it be wavy in there so it looks like it should. Okay. That's it, you guys. And I know you can't tell from there. I'm going to wipe my hands off and see if I can't get a better view of the finished here. Let me back out. Okay, and get myself out of the way here. You see the grout, sort of. It's pretty. It looks gray in this light. Of course it does. Anyway, this is the after, where it's all kind of more contemporary. And then the before, where's the before? Right here. See? I don't know if you can tell that that's really dirty and dark and brown. There's the after. Are you sick yet? All right, well, serves me right for going live at 2 a.m. instead of in the daytime. I have stuff on my face. Or is that an H spot? It's an H spot. Fantastic. Anyway, look how pretty it looks. And then here's what I did just now. That's where it's dried, but I haven't washed it off yet. The excess. And then, anyway, all right, I'm gonna put pictures on here. I'll post pictures that are well lit and you can see the before and after, but it's really that simple. So I figure if you have tile or, well, anywhere you have grout and you just assume like that needs a professional, I ain't gonna pay for that. You can do it yourself with that was like $5 for that whole quart of plaster. Just saying. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye, guys. I don't even see the stop thingy. How do I stop it? How do I stop it?